So Jay, you just took your turn after a bit of a layoff and injuries. How's it been recovering?
Yeah, I think after an injury it's always a long process, trying to get yourself back fit. Getting match sharpness is probably the toughest thing really. I guess probably in terms of me coming back to training and come at a good time really, because we had a bit of a break over Christmas due to COVID, so it allowed me to get a bit more running in at home. And then we had a few friendlies, at the start of January, so I was able to get some minutes in and yeah, just try and get myself back to full fitness. So feel good, feel sharp. Obviously played another 90 minutes on Friday in a different position, but yeah, I feel really good.
So you've also had a different role completely with being a coach, and it's something that you've looked like you're developing a lot over the last year. So how's that been, especially with your injury as well?
Yeah, I've loved the coaching side. I think I've said it in an interview before that being injured but having that coaching, I still felt a massive part of it. I know what it's like when you're injured, sometimes you feel maybe not a part of the group, and when the lads are winning it doesn't quite feel the same, but for me on the touchline it felt just as important. Being alongside Shosh and Skip and Chappers on the touchline was great as well, and yeah, learning every single week. The Chappers there in the background buzzing, I've just mentioned him. It was difficult being out injured, but I love the coaching side of things. I love being on the touchline. Seeing things from a different perspective, I think helps as well, because I've still got me playing mentality, but also the coaching mentality as well. So yeah, it was good.
So looking at it with the two hats on, was it trying to keep that motivation for getting back to injury, but at the same time with everything you want to try and do your coaching side of it? Was it looking at that and thinking at any point I've had enough and basically want to just go on coaching? Or?
Not this year. I've signed here as a player. I think I've still got something to offer as a player. I think this will probably be my final year of playing really, and then I'll look to concentrate on the coaching side of things. But yeah, it was always in the back of my mind, just try and get yourself fit as quickly as you can. It was easy at the time, and still is, that the lads are winning, playing really well. The lads have been playing in my position have been absolutely flying and performing week in, week out. So it was, I guess, easier for me from the touchline. If we hadn't been winning, I'd have probably been kicking every ball even more so and itching to get back. But yeah, I always had it in the back of my mind of trying to get back fit as quickly as possible. But I was enjoying the coaching side of things, and as I said, this will probably be my last year of playing, I think, and then it will be a case of just concentrating on the coaching side of things, which is, everyone knows that's what I want to go into and what I want to do.
And you're saying the positivity of being around the club, and this season in particular, we're top of the league, we've had a 14-game unbeaten streak, so it must have been good, especially being the coach side of things, that you part of that no matter what. Yeah,
I think firstly I think winning as a coach, it probably means more, because you might have seen things that you've put into practice on the pitch, or that you've spoken about the coaching staff, or whether it's set pieces, and when that comes off on the pitch, that means more to me, and I know to the other lads, than it does if I'd have scored the goal myself. So, and it's great that we've got a good group of lads that you're working with. You said there about, there's a great feel at the club at this moment in time, and that's perfect for me, because the club over the last couple of years have had its ups and downs. They won the league, they went up, they come down. So I think it's about getting a little bit of consistency back into the club, but just getting lads enjoying playing football. That's what it's about. If you look at the lads that turn up here every single week, they're buzzing. We all have a laugh. We're actually, all really good mates away from the pitch as well. We'll all go for a beer together, and we go out for food, and we have good nights out. So I'm not naive enough to know that that's easy when you're winning. But hopefully that, we had a negative result against Rhythm, but training that week was really bright, probably the sharpest I've seen it. And then I thought first half on Friday against Conway, we were absolutely excellent. I probably played the best football we played all season. We dropped off in the second half, but we'd won the game really by half time.
And you're saying about the fact that we're not backs, but this season we've shown twice. We lost against Bangor and we came back and we played against Brooklyn, won 3-2. And then the same again against Ruffin. We've come back and we've won against Conway 3-1. So in the league, the two defeats have actually seen us improve even more. Has that been key to the season, knowing that no matter what, there's always that next game?
Yeah, I think that's the case for any team in any league, but I think it's been the case for us that it's almost that reset, start again. Sometimes it's not it's not always a bad thing to maybe take a defeat and then sort of, you know, get together again and just go, right, okay, reset, we'll go again, and hopefully we can go on a run like we did after the Bangor game. We got beat by Bangor on an unbelievable run, and that's what we need now between now and the end of the year. So it's just a case we take week by week, game by game. You know, we've obviously played TNS in a friendly this week, so there's some lads will get a bit of a rest, and then we prepare ready to go against Penryn Cork away, which is going to be a really tough game because they've got an unbelievable record at home this year.
And just on the season as a whole, and with being a coach, and I think you were an academy coach, now you've had that step up into the first team, and a lot has been said through our media and also through the Stores football and media itself about the academy this season. So has that step up from the academy into the first team, and seeing the likes of Elliot Orton, Aaron Edwards, Matty Wardell, Sam McCormack and George Rose, who both left, but and Ollie Lansley as well, another one, all making that development from the academy into the first team? Has it made that also your transition a bit easier from being an academy coach to a first team coach as well?
I think so, yeah. I bet if you ask the young lads that, they'd probably say no, because I'd probably give them a harder time than anyone because I've known them and seen them develop. You know, it's so good for me and for Lee, for the chappers, for all the academy coaches that work here, when an academy player plays for the first team, because we've spent so many nights in the freezing cold, in the pouring down rain, putting up goals, you know, in the wind, and to help develop these boys to be footballers, or to try and make it as footballers, or certainly represent the first team here. So when they do get the opportunity to represent the first team, that's what we've done it for so many years. I probably get even more of a buzz now that I've seen them come through the academy. I've coached them from maybe 11, 12 years of age. Now I'm coaching them in the first team, and you know, even playing alongside them as well. So it gives me personally a massive buzz. But I think it's testament to what everybody does, or everybody's work within the academy, but also to the gaffer and Skip as well, for having the trust in letting these young lads play. You know, you've seen it on Friday that it doesn't matter the scoreline, it doesn't matter the game, that Shosh has the belief in these young players and they get the chance to play at this football club, and that's perfect for us because we're winning games and these lads are being a part of it. So that drives them on. When they go back to play with their youth team, it drives the other players on because they see a clear pathway and progression throughout our academy, right up the way through to the first team.
And then you're saying about the pathways, looking a bit more into your future as well, and you mentioned that maybe this could be your last season as a player. You've just been found out that you're going to be on your way through A course in the next 18 months. As a coach, how does that make you feel, especially looking into the future?
Yeah, so you know, I was absolutely made up to be accepted onto the pro license. I think that it's, you know, a course that for years I've always looked towards, and I think that I'm at a good age now. People might laugh at that, but you know, I'm at an age where you know, I'll be 31 hopefully when I finish the course, and I've said I want to go into management at an early age. I appreciate my playing days are coming towards the end, and I'm, you know, that's fine, and that's what I want to do. I probably do get more of a buzz out of coaching than I do playing, and have done for a number of years. So I'm still learning. You know, I'm not naive enough to know I'm still learning from Shosh, from Skip, from all the lads, from coaching against the managers, from speaking to other managers, and you know, I can't wait to get started on the pro license really, and you know, develop my skill set, and you know, hopefully that will stand me in good stead when, you know, the time comes for me to step into management. So yeah,